y'all, and welcome back. My hair's a mess, but it's okay. I hope that your day is going great. I hope your night is going great. I hope whatever you're doing in this time that you watch this video, you're doing great. So let's just get into it. We're going to be talking about receiving revelations. Not like, oh, hallelujah, the Lord's coming down and he's going to save us all. No, revelations like, oh, that's what I was supposed to be doing, or oh, that makes a lot of sense. So basically, let's get down into this. Revelations, they come from when you're in a relaxed, reflective state of mind. When you're looking back on things and being like, oh, that's why I went through it, or oh, this is what's happening. As we know in the past videos and everything, our higher self is the larger plan for life. It's the experiences that fit together and have value. So a lot of people live on Earth, in the dimension of Earth, and in the Earth plane, it's dense. It's very dense, and not a lot of people are spiritually awakened to what Earth could be, or what Earth is, or they're not awakened themselves. They're living in a life that's in the Matrix. And by what I mean by in the Matrix, I mean they're living this life like a simulation. Like, they do this because they have to, they do that because they have to, they do this because they have to, and they don't have any sense of oneness with the realm around them. And so since there's people like that in the world, there's this veil of unknowing. And so people have lost the memory of who they are. Therefore, they operate blind, only knowing a few goals and maybe their life's purpose. So what this means is that people have forgotten why they're here, and why they're experiencing, why they're a human, why they're a spiritual being that's experiencing a human experience here on Earth. Because your being could be a dog, and you could be experiencing that dog experience, but no, your spiritual being chose to be experiencing that human being. So let's get back to revelations. So revelations help strip away the layers of unknowing, like how I was talking about. There's the veil of unknowing. So those revelations help tear down those ideas. They help you rip away from the Matrix, if that makes sense. It helps you be like, oh, this is why I was here. Oh, that's why I was here. Oh, no, this is what's going on. And so you go through things like that, and they're shown, the revelations are shown because it's happening for your higher purpose. You're always going to be searching for a higher purpose. It's plain to see. You're a human being. You want a purpose in life. You want to know what you're supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to be doing it. That's enough said. Like, that's how it works. But you have to understand there's a cause and effect in the universe. Something causes this, and the effect is this. This is what happened, and this is what happened, and this is what's the result. But the cause and effect ultimately leads to the divine plan for your specific life, and how it's supposed to go for you. And when you have revelations, you must nurture them. They're insights, they're revelations of what's happening up here in the clouds, in the sky, in the other dimensions. But you must say, okay, this is okay. And the revelations you have, don't just think you made them up. No, you had them for a reason. For example, a revelation that I currently had was that...
Hi, Nana.
Okay, sorry, I just had to like readjust myself. So yeah, what we were talking about was nurturing insights and revelations. They're not made up ideas. They were there for a purpose, for a reason, and and there's something to help guide you with your divine purpose, your divine plan for your life. So we can ask ourselves these questions. What happens after I die? We can ponder it and we can think about it, and revelations will pop up, and that is what is true for you. That's your truth when you ask that question. Where do I come from? So this is your truth. When you're sitting in that reflective, meditative state, that's your time. That's your revelation time. And that's what is true for you. Every truth is truth for you, from you, if that makes sense. And you can ask yourself, is this the only planet with life? And whatever's true, whatever comes to you in that reflective, meditative state, that's truth for you. You can also ask yourself, how have I lived other lifetimes? And whatever that truth is for you, that is your truth. That's what happened with you. Whatever you have all the revelations that come to you when you ask yourself these questions, and even like, who was I in another lifetime? We're just getting all like disruptions for this video, and you guys know that I never cut and edit stuff. I have a raw, this is what's real, this is a good talk, like with you guys. Like, I feel like all the editing and stuff don't give you the full scope of what can happen. So while I'm waiting for things to go by and stuff to go, I'm definitely gonna talk to you, with you guys. So yeah, so we ask ourselves these questions, and whatever we have that is shown to us, through us, brought to us, the divine plan, that is what's truth for you, and that's your revelation. Oh yeah, I was going to talk to you about the revelation I had. I just remembered. So the revelation that I had was that the moon's energy has the tides. It goes in and out, the tides. And the moon pushes the tides in and out of the ocean, and that creates energy. And the moon cycles also create energy. So why aren't we using that energy that is out there? We have sun and we have solar energy. Why don't we have lunar energy? And that brought me to the a bigger revelation that, hey, this is what should happen. This is what could happen. And it just brought me to more and more bigger life plan stuff, like what I want to find out. But yeah, and we must realize that we must not look to others for validation. Like, you have this revelation and you tell someone, and your revelation is either confirmed or denied by that person. No, that revelation was for you. That's how you're doing it. And we must always trust, apply, and persist when receiving revelations and seeing the bigger picture and looking into our divine plan for our life. So I hope you enjoyed that. I know that was a little bit longer than I was expecting. We had a lot of interruptions, but we're going to keep that in there because I always keep in stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day and rest of your life. Comment something if you want.